Lights, action.
Hi, with Pete and Ed here.
Well, here we are at Kensington.
So, first
High
day,
Street.
Astrofest.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Oh,
Absolutely,
definitely.
yeah.
Credit cards ready.
Yeah, I've had my credit card confiscated already.
But you said yesterday that your wife said you could buy whatever you want.
Well, I've got your other credit card. Now, looking forward to seeing what's new. I've got a few things I want to buy if I see them, so we shall see what comes up.
So what are you hoping to buy?
Filters mostly.
Dust caps.
Dust caps, yeah.
Actually, dust caps are very useful to buy.
Dust caps.
You can't get them most of the time, can you? Yeah. You used to be able to buy them on eBay.com, the American website. That's the best place. Now, of course, you get hit for tax now for everything. Yeah. What about you, Pete? Anything you're going to buy?
No, I was to say dust caps and whatever catches my eye.
Okay.
I might even look for another imaging camera.
Really? Which one?
No, I want one, a black and white one to do me PST with.
Oh, right. Okay.
Still trying to tweak that one.
So, what sort of make?
Don't know yet. I'll see what there is.
Okay.
I'm going to go and ask advice.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're sending a lot of advice around here.
Oh, definitely.
But Big Friday, it's the best day. Tomorrow is a bit horrible because it's difficult to speak to anybody, isn't it? What about the talks? Any particular ones you're looking for?
I know. No, they'll all be. I think they'll all be good.
Yeah, they usually are.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Alan Chapman. He's a brilliant speaker.
Alan's great. Personally, I always tend to look forward to the lecturers they bring in who nobody's ever heard of.
Oh, but actually, there is one, and I actually have heard him speak before. It's the one on earlier today. It's to do with gamma ray bursts. Yeah, it's quite good. And also we'll have updates on the Rosetta as well, and Curiosity.
So we'll have the latest information.
Latest information.
Okay, well I hope you have a great time.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, I'm with Paul, Charles and Richard here outside Astrofest on the first day. Hi guys. Hello. Are you looking forward to the conference?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Right, you're going to intend to spend lots of money?
Hopefully not, but we'll spend more than we need to.
Richard, you did say earlier on you couldn't always keep your wallet shut at these events.
I tend to spend a bit of money on these events.
You know, not that £24,000 Orion telescope they normally dart down from.
Not quite that.
How about the talks? Any particular talks you're looking for?
Alan Chapman I'll be able to see.
Oh yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a double length one today, isn't he? I think.
No, all right.
Yeah. I forget what it's about, but we'll find out a bit later on.
It's about the Renaissance, I think.
Is it about the Renaissance? Yeah. Great, excellent. Well, I hope you have a great day. All the best, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Vic. Take your phone, we're okay. So it starts. I'm with Lucy Green, who's presenting with Stuart Clark this year at Astrofest. It's your first time, isn't it?
It's my first time. I've been on the stage on the other side giving talks a few times now, and that's always been great fun. So it's a new challenge, but it's gone really well this morning, and the audience is always so enthusiastic and so supportive. It's good community to be in.
So you just presented John Mason there talking about solar eclipses, didn't you?
That's right. He had so much energy, I couldn't believe it, and told me so many things I'd never thought about. You know, the mountains on the Svalbard archipelago, possibly being in shadow, you know, the real important things that you need to know. But of course, this is the highlight of the year, the total solar eclipse, and then the partial for us.
Where will you be at the time?
So I will be in Manchester probably. So I'll be working on stargazing live. So I'll be, well, at Jodrell Bank in a field probably.
Best of luck. Hope the cloud won't be too much for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Right. Hi, so I'm here with Ian Nicholson. Ian, you presented Astrofest from 1996 to 2014, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yes, 19 years of co-chairing the thing, and of course I'd given some talks in some of the earlier ones as well, so I've really been involved with it right from the outset, since 1992-3, and it's been an amazing thing the way it's taken off, and it's become just fixed in the astronomy calendar, and we get so many people back year on year, and people get to know each other and meet up here, and it's just been wonderful to have been involved with it for so long.
Yeah, and of course this morning you gave us the first talk, which was a review of how astronomy itself, astronomy knowledge has developed during that time, wasn't it?
And that of course, has been remarkable. I thought, shall I try and do this? 23 years since Astrofest started, try and pick out the highlights of astronomical discovery and technique in that period. It's just impossible. So much has happened. It's been such an exciting time in terms of bigger instruments on the ground, observatories in space, spacecraft exploring every planet in the solar system, and of course reaching out to the whole history of the universe and pinning down the Big Bang and the content of the universe, and ending up after all of this with saying, well, actually we know the relative mix of things in the universe, but frankly we don't know what 95% of it's made of at all.
Yeah, I thought that phrase at the end. At the beginning we knew what was going on, but now we don't.
Exactly. That's right.
Well, so, Stuart and Lucy seem to have taken over your mantle and done quite a good job this morning.
Absolutely,
and,
yes.
It just goes from strength to strength every year. So
I think it's in very safe hands, and I'm delighted that Stuart and Lucy are doing it.
Yeah, and thanks for all you did over the years.
Thank you.
Going.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
So this is the main floor here at Astrofest, with a wide range of stalls and an increasingly large number of people building up. This morning, as you can see, an awful lot of telescopes. We're here on Saturday morning. Everything from enormous behemoths to a sort of smaller, more portable variety. The Open University has its stand here. Some telescope on the right. And Orion Optics UK always have a rather large stand on this floor. Then we've got Astronomy Now with their stand. In response to the event. As the day goes on, this will get extremely full. Thanks. Hi, I'm with Mandy here from the Society of Popular Astronomy, and you've just been telling me, Mandy, about these do-it-yourself telescope kits.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. This is a historical reproduction of the Newtonian telescope, so it's completely accurate in all its detail. You put it together, you can learn how a reflecting telescope goes together, tell you all about it through this particular kit, which is a cardboard kit with a plastic mirror. This photograph was actually taken through that of the moon by putting a camera to the eyepiece by one of my friends that built it in the when she first had it. It's absolutely fantastic kit to learn how to put the telescope together, the components of a telescope. Great for teaching new people coming in so they can see exactly what goes on with the telescope. They're absolutely fantastic little kits.
Fantastic. So how much does one of these kits cost?
One of those kits is $17.99.
Right, okay. I see, you've got them down here. They come as a rather neat little fold away sort of like booklet thing.
We do. We also have a sundial, which again you can build and tell the time, but with the where the light actually from the sun reflects when you put that down. So that's a very popular one. We've not got many of those left. And this is new, the desktop planetarium, again historically accurate. So putting that together, you learn an awful lot about the way they thought about the motion of the stars. You're back in the 1700s.
It's actually quite and it's actually quite solid cardboard for anybody who thinks it's just paper. It's not.
No, and the other good thing with these kits is you don't actually have to put anything out yourself. They're all pre-cut, so you can just punch them out, put them out, fit them all together, all with the instructions. So you don't cut your finger with a little sharp knife. So it's safe for children to do as well.
Fantastic. And if a club wanted to buy a number of these, is there any sort of discount?
You'd have to speak to our merchandising manager, but he's always up for talking to people about that. Yes, yeah.
Oh, well, thanks very much.
That's okay. That's my pleasure.
It's just needed. I haven't quite cracked the
understand
PSD one, yeah.
Pete and Ed here are next door to the scope that Peter wants to buy.
Please, dear, can I have it for Christmas? No, you can't. What do you mean?
So what's that? That's the EMC Astrostatic Pier with whatever's on. That's 989 quid. I don't know what the thing is on top of it.
It's one of those F2 which you collection.
Well, just tell yourself that that letter in Sky and Telescope that said anything over 10 inches is not worth having. It just means it's just a waste of money.
It is.
What do you want me to do? Just take you through what we've got on display.
Here with here with Ian King on his stand. Hi Ian, how's the conference going?
It's fine. It's been busy.
Excellent.
We're
Lots
happy.
of sales?
Well, yesterday were good.
Brilliant.
We have high hopes for today.
Fantastic. And have you got any new stuff that you brought along that you'd like to tell me about?
We have. The main thrust of what we're trying to present to people is the new Paramount, the My T mount.
Yep.
Which is a smaller version of their very successful MX mount. Portable, but it's got all the performance of a larger Paramount. Ideal for robotic use.
Okay.
And it's a very new product, and they arrived literally only a few days before the show.
Right.
So we're happy to present those.
So £4,750
Is the show price, and yeah,
it's a rather gorgeous device.
It is. It's a full Paramount, only in a smaller and more portable format. So that's probably the most exciting new product we've got to show at the show. Otherwise, it's more of the same. Some nice Apo refractors.
Okay.
Some William Optics and Takahashi.
Yeah, we've got a Takahashi user or two in the club. So they produce some fantastic pictures.
We've got a range of CCD cameras, normal accessories, star diagonals, steel flatteners, mounting plates, sky tracker for portable digital SLR use.
Yep.
We've mostly sold out of filters and things. So it's all sort of astro imaging related.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a great conference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Under the lights.
With David Nagler here. He's come over from the States to sell some ton of new products to the British amateur astronomy community. He usually comes over every year to Astrofest. Even ever signed a box for me with an eyepiece I bought a few years ago. So hi Dave, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going great. My wife and I love coming over. This is my wife Sandy over there, and we're demonstrating.
I reckon you guys really come over so you can go shopping down there and.
Well, we have to sell things to afford to go shopping. But we really enjoy showing off all of our products to the English amateur astronomers, and this is a great event. We have here the Delos has been very popular. That's our latest series of eyepieces. Long eye relief, 20 mm.
Actually, these can be 1 1/4 inch. This barrel is.
But all of the eyepieces are popular with people. And our latest telescope, the NP127 FLI, which is dedicated for use with the finger-length instrumentation, focuser, filter wheel, and Proline series cameras. With the camera on there.
Does it really have to be mounted on quite so big a mount as that in order to work?
Well, let's put it this way. In astrophotography, bigger really truly is better. So as stable as that is, allows Gordon Haynes to come up with flawless images every time. So yeah, so he doesn't have to worry about any quivering or waving, but he actually rolls it out, keeps it set up, rolls it out into his back garden. Yeah, every night. And we have examples of the images spread throughout the booth. This here is our NP101 IS imaging series. So it's really a crossover. It does dual duty as a terrific visual scope as well as for astrophotography. And Simon has also has the full array of our smaller, more portable telescopes, which are terrific crossover astronomy as well as birding or terrestrial scopes. Our Teleview 85, 76, and this little 60 in this cute little pouch here. You know, there's no excuse not to take it anywhere and everywhere. So, yeah, it's just a dynamite little scope, and it's really people when they first see it, they don't appreciate just how good it is. But once you look through it and you see the contrast and the sharpness of the image, it's wow. The performance really belies its small little size. So it's terrific. And we're just showing some of Gordon's images with this system. He'll be here later to speak with people, and even in the the last edition of Astronomy magazine, he had a feature article on him and his astrophotography, in which they published pictures with the 127 FLI. So we're pretty proud of that, and hope the idea catches on. This is really the first system where the two companies, Teleview and Finger Lakes Instrumentation, took our expertise and worked together to create an instrument that the customer can just simply bolt the pieces together and it works as designed and intended. You don't have to figure out any spacings or have any custom parts made, because we've worked together to do that for you. So we're very excited about that project.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Telescope like the Alpi, for example.
Right, okay.
So you can look through it too. That's the core. So inside,
switch it off. Let's keep going.
Yeah. So inside here you've got the Alpi core module, which we have a slit, but this one is a mirror slit. So because we have a guiding module added to that one, and the spectrum is projected here on the camera. This is the acquisition camera, and this one is a guiding camera. And the module in front is actually the calibration module with wavelength calibration with argon neon lamps and tungsten. So you can look through it too. You can use it visually if you want as well, and look through.
Same sort of thing.
Yeah, it's very similar. You see the difference between a continuum spectrum and an emission line spectrum, which is exactly the same in skies. So if you look at stars are more continuum spectrum with absorption lines, and nebula are more emission lines because it's excited gas. So that's what we do with the spectroscope like that one, and that's good.
Fantastic. And so, which model is that one?
That one is the Alpi.
Okay, I'm here with Pete and Rob from Optical. I'm going to tell me about their new mount. Come on, guys.
Okay, so it's this little product here. So it's called an AP, or Advanced Polaris mount. The idea of this replaces the Vixen GP series, which has been around for years and years and years. We still get mounts coming back to us that are 30 plus years old and still in good working order. But the idea of this, as with the GP series, is it's something you can buy as a manual mount to start yourself off with, running it with manual adjustment controls. You can put it on a tabletop tripod, as you can see there. But then if you want to motorise it, they'll do you a motorised module. So it has contacts here which sense and connect the mount together. So you can start off with a manual mount like that, or you could buy a single motor mount like this. So it has an RA motor here. So you'll track, and we're showing you with the VSD 100 here. It has a counterweight shaft if you need it, and everything is self-contained. So one of the really nice features is you don't need an external battery pack. So inside there is all the electronics to control the mount.
It's running on AA batteries, so how long would they run the mount?
4 AA batteries. Allegedly, it will run 8 hours on 4 AAs. I've not actually had a chance to try it in the cold to see whether that's a realistic number.
Talking about the lithium versions of these AA batteries.
Well, there you go. And then it comes with a fairly simple to use two-way controller. You can upgrade that to go to with the Starbook 10. As I say, you can add declination motor. So yeah, that's the new product for the show.
Fantastic, fantastic. And how much will one of these retail at?
I knew you were going to ask me that. So, as with many things Vixen, because they are Japanese-made, high-quality stuff, you'll start from about 650 quid.
So £650 for the manual version.
For the manual version.
And then
if you go fully motorised, you're heading towards about 1,300.
But you get a lot of amount for that money.
You get a lot of amount for that money. And really, the concept of it is because it's modular, you can pack it down into a rucksack. So if you get that with a nice compact tripod, it's designed to be portable. So whilst yes, there's an investment to be made, if you really want something that is a proper go-to mount with good accuracy and portability, then this is a solution for you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hi Steve. So Steve Matic here at Astrofest. Are you having a good conference there, Steve?
We're having a really good conference. Yeah, every year it's good. You'll see a lot of the same people that we see every year, and it's good to catch up with everybody. And we see a few new people as well. And we bring some new products.
What have you bought this year?
Well, it's just handy on here because on this wall here we've got a couple of pictures. Say what we've got recently. The Magic 314 has been our most popular camera for several years, and now we've got an update on that. That's the Magic 414. Even more quantum efficiency, even lower read noise. It's exactly a good camera, and that'll take sort of introductory and intermediate level cameras forward for the next maybe 5 years or so.
Right.
That's a really good innovation from Sony, the new 825 chip.
Okay, and the other one that you mentioned is the 4120.
Yeah, as we got it down there, our highest resolution camera ever.
Is that the one that we got here?
No, it's not.
No, okay. Which is this one here?
That's the Attic one.
Oh, okay.
That's our camera with the integrated filter wheel. We've got a lot of new stuff in the last.
So the 412 you say is your highest resolution camera?
Yes, it's a 12 megapixel, so it beats our 11 megapixel camera. It's got considerably smaller pixels, so it's down to 3 micron pixels.
Right, tell me, I'd ask a question about that. I'm not an astrophotographer really, but if you've got small pixels, does that mean you can collect less photons and therefore less sensitivity?
Yeah, it is. What that's particularly good for, and where we sell a lot of those into, is hyperstar users.
Oh, right, okay.
So there you've got a very, very fast imaging system, and we're selling this as a colour camera.
Right.
I think it's very well in fast star systems, and if you look on our YouTube channel, there is some pictures of Comet Lovejoy that we're taking with it.
Okay.
That's very well on fast star.
So here's your range over here. It is. Always very beautiful, the Attic cameras. Well, thank you very much indeed for talking to me today.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Mate.
Okay, I'm here with Martin Sterland, who's running the International Astronomy Show coming up in October. Hi Martin, what have you got to look forward to this year?
Well, we've got a lot to look forward to because we're moving venue this year. We're moving to Stanley Park. It's going to be double the size of the last event, which was 2,000 square metres. This year it's going to be over 4,000 square metres with a built-in lecture theatre, 250-seat restaurant, and as opposed to last year, if you did come to the show last year, the restaurant was up, which caused some problems with disability people. So this year, everything is on one level. Right. The restaurant, everything, the lecture theatre, the venue. There's camping facilities, if you so wish, in October for caravans. There's a 350, I think, space electric hookup. So the facilities are fantastic, and should we need it, there's 30,000 free car parking spaces.
Right, 30,000.
30,000.
How many people are you expecting to turn up?
But the beauty of it is, because we're moving to Stanley Park as well, is the fact it's on direct bus route from Coventry City Centre as well.
Right.
So anybody coming up from anywhere in the country, travelling by train, they can get a direct bus from the train station to the event.
And I suppose you mentioned the bigger lecture hall. I mean, obviously that's been the big problem with the IAS in the past, hasn't it?
Yes, it was, because the facilities we had, they didn't have a lecture hall. The smaller one, I think it would hold about 50 people, which is no good for us. So this time the lecture theatre will be inside the venue as a proper lecture theatre. So it's fantastic all round.
Thank you very much.
Okay, nice.